Former Minnesota Viking Matt Birk is back in town, but he's not playing football. We'll have him live in the studio to chat about his latest project. You won't want to miss this. He made a successful career as a two-time All-Pro NFL center, now former Minnesota Viking. Matt Birk has written a playbook of his own. Birk matched up with leadership expert Rich Chapman to bring coaching tips on how to be an All-Pro in real life. Matt is here with us today. Thanks so much. Welcome home, I should say.
Thank you.
We didn't have very nice weather to greet you with, did we?
A little chilly, but I guess we're Minnesotans, right? We get used to it.
Right. We should all be fine. So tell me, you teamed up with Rich Chapman, who I understand was your neighbor?
Next door neighbor. As fate would have it, 8 years ago, I moved in next door to him, and we developed a relationship and a friendship, and that's where this initiative came from.
Talk to us a little bit about the book.
It's All-Pro Wisdom, the 7 choices that lead to greatness. And greatness is not winning a Super Bowl or being on TV or having a lot of money. Those things are all achievements, and we get those two things confused. Greatness is becoming the greatest version of yourself, and therefore personal greatness is for everybody. And I think it's embedded in the human spirit that we want to be better than we were yesterday. We want to be the best we can be. We know the what, but we don't necessarily know the how all the time.
And you try and explain that to us. It's the 7 choices that lead us to greatness. Now, I don't want to give away the whole book, but you ask us to ask questions of ourselves. Right. Like what?
There's 7 questions, like the questions that everybody wrestles with, like who am I? I mean, have you established, have you chosen your identity? And once you do that, and we kind of take people, try to just guide them on their journey. And once you understand your identity, then you can have the confidence to be yourself. And that's important because in life, the lows are guaranteed.
Right.
The highs are not, but the lows are definitely coming sooner or later. And if you go through these 7 questions and make these 7 choices, you'll be ready for anything that life brings your way.
What I think is cool about this book is you talk to your teammates who obviously have been very successful in their lives. You got to know them well. I mean, you're talking about people that, you know, we all grew up watching too, and you take some of their wisdom.
Right. I mean, some teammates and some guys I played against, you know, Adrian Peterson, Jared Allen helped us out, Aaron Rodgers, Jason Witten of the Dallas Cowboys, Anquan Bolden, Joe Flacco, Troy Polamalu.
It's quite a list.
Yeah, the commissioner, Roger Goodell, actually wrote the foreword for us. And so it's really fun to talk to those guys about something other than football. I think everybody knows those guys are great football players. I think everybody,
real people.
They're real people, and they're great men, and that doesn't happen by accident. They've chosen to be that way.
A lot of hard work, and a portion of the book proceeds fund Read and Rise program, which funds scholastic books for children. For children at schools, Title I schools that otherwise can't afford them. It's a great program. Well, Matt, it's really great to see you. Great to have you back home for a little bit here. You're going to be signing your book this weekend at O'Gara's in St. Paul. That's going to be from 6:30 to 8:30, and then again tomorrow at St. Patrick's Guild on Randolph Avenue in St. Paul from 10:30 to noon. The St. Paul boys headed back home.
We did Minneapolis yesterday. Now we got to go to St. Paul.
Great. Thanks so much.
Thanks
for coming in.